In this video, I'm going to show you how quickly and easily we can create a workflow in Flyder to connect to Gmail, to get the email content, and to create an invoice in our invoice system. We're going to do that in under 60 seconds. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is drag tasks out onto the Flyder canvas, which you're seeing me do here. I'm then going to connect these tasks so that we have a workflow. We are then going to provide text input. In this instance, we're going to look at the subject of an email and do a search for all emails that have the subject create invoice. How does that work? This text input is passed into this AI task, and in this AI task, we're going to fetch email IDs, which will fetch the email IDs that have the subject to create invoice, what we're passing in. We are then going to fetch the body of the email, which is the content. And finally, we are going to go to Harvest, which is our invoice system, and create an invoice. And just like that, we have a workflow that is ready to be able to create invoices in Harvest. Let's use the queue feature so that we can see this take place. Before that, we are going to give this a different name. We're going to go to Harvest example, and we're going to queue it. So now this workflow is being run and executed, and we can see that on our queue, we have two tasks that have been completed with status of completed. If I refresh, Harvest example says it is queued. It will remain here and will update, and we can check back with the refresh queue. While we're waiting, we can discuss a little bit more of what you could do as far as these workflows. We don't have to connect to Gmail. We could connect to a CRM, an accounting software, a custom database, pretty much anything with an API. And the same goes with our output. We didn't have to create an invoice in Harvest. We could connect to a database, a CRM. We could send an email, a Slack message. We could connect to almost anything with an API. And in between, we have a lot more power that we could do. We could do other AI tasks. We could have it summarize. We could have it provide more insight. We could use conditionals in here. We could iterate on, if there were multiple emails, we could iterate over each of the multiple emails. We could call an API. We can do all kinds of different powerful things. Let's come back now and look at the queue, and we can see that our invoice has been created. So let's check on that. You'll see that there is currently only one invoice here for $99.38. If we go to our email and we go to create invoice, we can see that it should have 10 hours for updating WordPress to the latest version and 16 hours for updating all WordPress plugins in that invoice. So let's refresh this page and we will see we have a second invoice now, the one that was created. And it's 10 hours and 16 hours. And our our line items have the same description from the email. So the AI got that correct, read the email and grabbed the correct quantities and provided the correct descriptions and created the invoice. I hope you can see how quickly and easily and powerful that Flyder is for creating workflows and using AI to be able to perform powerful tasks. You can use this, as I said, in your organization with your existing business tools to be able to very quickly, rapidly create reusable workflows that could be scheduled, could run automatically, could do all kinds, almost anything that you can think of as far as your business tools go, and AI tasks that could be created and used in between. I also would hope that you would reach out to us if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you'd like to see other demos. Also, you can get on the Flyder site. It's open for you to sign up for and try out. We'd love to have you do that. And if you have any other thoughts, please feel free to share them with us. Check back as well. We're going to have other videos that we're going to be providing with demos and other really useful tips and tricks.